For years, the Fujifilm X-Pro4 has existed more as a myth than as a camera. It has been one of the most talked about models in photography circles, yet it has remained frustratingly absent from Fujifilm's lineup. Every few months, new rumors surface, reigniting excitement among loyal fans of the X-Pro series. And for good reason, this series has always been different. It's not just about specs or megapixels, but about the shooting experience, the rangefinder-style design, and the hybrid viewfinder that makes it so unique. After years of anticipation, the whispers around the Fujifilm X-Pro4 are growing louder, and this time, the details are much harder to ignore. At the center of the conversation is Fujifilm's proven 40.2-megapixel X-Trans CMOS 5HR sensor, the same one already used in the X-T5 and X-H2. Alongside it is the X-Processor 5, a chip that has powered Fujifilm's flagship APS-C models since 2022. While neither of these components are brand new, they have earned a reputation for delivering exceptional results, high resolution, impressive dynamic range, and Fujifilm's signature color science with beloved film simulations. If Fujifilm simply drops this familiar pairing into the X-Pro4, the results will undoubtedly be solid, but many fans argue that wouldn't be enough. The X-Pro line has never been about recycling specs. It has always represented Fujifilm's boldest design choices and forward-thinking ideas. That's why some are speculating that Fujifilm might go further and introduce a next-generation processor, the X-Processor 6, with the X-Pro4. Such a move could set the camera apart from its siblings and mark it as the true flagship of the X series. A newer processor could unlock faster and smarter autofocus, improved color accuracy, enhanced low-light performance, and more efficient image handling. If true, this would show Fujifilm's commitment to keeping the X-Pro line not only relevant but also innovative. Hardcore fans of the series expect nothing less. Of course, no discussion of the X-Pro series is complete without revisiting one of the most polarizing design decisions Fujifilm ever made: the hidden LCD screen on the X-Pro 3. Fujifilm folded the LCD inward so it was hidden most of the time, leaving only a tiny status screen on the back. The philosophy was admirable. It encouraged photographers to focus on the viewfinder instead of constantly chimping after every shot. Some photographers embraced it as a return to purity, while many others found it impractical. For documentary and street photographers, the inability to quickly check framing, exposure, or settings in fast-moving environments proved frustrating. This is why the return of a conventional fixed LCD screen is one of the most talked about expectations for the Fujifilm X-Pro4. According to rumors, Fujifilm may ditch the hidden design and bring back a more traditional display. Such a change would resolve many of the usability complaints without compromising the X-Pro's minimalist aesthetic. Some even hope Fujifilm might adopt a more versatile solution, a hybrid tilt and flip display similar to what Sony uses. Imagine a screen that tilts for flexible shooting angles, but also flips inward for protection or distraction-free shooting. That would give photographers the best of both worlds: discretion when they want it and practicality when they need it. Fujifilm has a reputation for thoughtful design, so it's not hard to imagine them striking this balance. Another defining feature of the X-Pro line is, of course, the hybrid viewfinder. This has always been the camera's calling card, blending the charm of an optical viewfinder with the precision of a digital electronic viewfinder. For many users, this is what transforms the X-Pro from just another APS-C camera into a storytelling tool. The X-Pro4 is widely expected to enhance this system. Rumors suggest a sharper, faster electronic viewfinder with higher resolution and refresh rates, making manual focusing and subject tracking much smoother. At the same time, the optical viewfinder could receive refinements, such as improved brightness and reduced parallax error, making it more accurate and comfortable to use. In a world where most mirrorless cameras feel increasingly similar, a truly upgraded hybrid viewfinder could give the X-Pro4 its defining edge once again. When it comes to autofocus, Fujifilm has made significant strides in recent years, but it's still an area where they lag behind Sony and Canon. The current X-Processor 5 delivers respectable subject detection and tracking, but in high-pressure scenarios, it can fall short of the best in the industry. For a camera aimed at serious shooters like photojournalists, documentary creators, and street photographers, autofocus performance is non-negotiable. Rumors suggest that the X-Pro4 may inherit autofocus capabilities on par with the X-T5, which is solid but not groundbreaking. If, however, Fujifilm introduces a new processor, we could see a leap in autofocus speed, subject recognition, and reliability. That kind of upgrade could position the X-Pro4 as a real competitor to the best APS-C systems available today. Another area of speculation is in body image stabilization IBIS. Previous X-Pro models lack this feature, leaving users reliant on stabilized lenses or tripods for low-light work. The addition of IBIS to the X-Pro4 would be a massive step forward, offering 5 to 6 stops of stabilization. This would not only improve handheld photography in difficult lighting, but also make handheld video more viable. While the X-Pro line has never been video-centric, the rumored support for 4K 60p 10-bit internal recording signals a nod to hybrid creators who want reliable video performance without carrying a second camera. That said, video is unlikely to become the X-Pro4's main selling point. Fujifilm seems committed to keeping the X-Pro line primarily a photographer's camera, with video features positioned as a bonus rather than the focus. However, if Fujifilm introduces expanded color grading tools, like adjustable HSL sliders or the ability to load custom LUTs, it could broaden the camera's appeal. Fujifilm's film simulations are iconic, but giving creators more control over customization could attract filmmakers and content creators who love the Fujifilm aesthetic but need greater flexibility in post-production. Price is another area generating speculation. Historically, the X-Pro series has commanded a premium compared to other APS-C cameras, reflecting its unique design and specialized audience. If Fujifilm sticks to tradition, the X-Pro4 will likely cost between $2,000 and $2,500. However, with rumored upgrades like IBIS, a refined hybrid viewfinder, and possibly a new processor, the price could edge higher, perhaps into the $2,600 to $2,800 range. While this places it in competition with full-frame cameras, many enthusiasts are willing to pay a premium for the X-Pro experience, which goes beyond raw specifications. The real question is whether there's still demand for a high-end APS-C rangefinder-style camera in 2026. The overwhelming success of the X100 VI suggests the answer is yes. Photographers clearly value the balance of compact design, image quality, and shooting experience that Fujifilm offers. But for the X-Pro4 to succeed, it must be more than a stylish camera body with recycled internals. It has to stand for something unique, something that inspires photographers and differentiates it from the XT series. In the end, the Fujifilm X-Pro4 represents more than a new product launch. It symbolizes Fujifilm's commitment to design philosophy, to user experience, and to the artistry of photography. Specs and features matter, but for the X-Pro line, it's always been about the feel of the camera in your hands, the connection it creates between photographer and subject, and the inspiration it brings to everyday shooting. If Fujifilm manages to balance tradition with innovation, the X-Pro4 won't just live up to the hype, it could redefine what a modern rangefinder-style camera should be.